My fellow Democrats, I'm Eric Bauman, and for the past 20 years, I've traveled to every corner of our state many, many times. You've welcomed me into your communities and your homes. We've sat together and talked, shared meals, and perhaps a drink. We've done extraordinary work together. All weekend, I've talked about my vision, about what we can achieve together over the next 4 years. But in these last few moments of this campaign, I want to talk to you about something much more personal. Each of us became a member of the Democratic Party for a reason. And I'm here because of an extraordinary woman, my mother, Gail Bauman. My mother was a nurse for 40 years. She worked in the operating room, and then she spent years caring for patients with cancer. She was a single mom in the Bronx who cared for a son that could sometimes, on occasion, be a handful. She taught me how to ride a bike, how to pick a suit, how to tie a tie, and she taught me how to stand up for myself. She also taught me my obligation to stand up for others and for how each of us is obligated to work to heal the world, what we Jews call tikkun olam. I must say, I was blessed with an extraordinary mother. And because of her, I became a registered nurse. And I worked in inner city emergency rooms and trauma centers, taking care of patients who faced the gravest of conditions. Saying goodbye to her 11 years ago, delivering her eulogy, was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. But I've got to tell you honestly, you cannot imagine how I wish I could have called her and talked to her on that dark night last November. As the darkness ushered in and our hopes faded into what became the need for us to be the resistance. So much for our country changed that night, beginning with our job right here at the California Democratic Party. We all know that California must lead the resistance today, and that it's up to California to define the progressive agenda, not just for our state, but for the entire nation. My friends, California is the place where we believe that health care is a right for everyone, and where we are going to make single-payer Medicare-style health care a reality with SB 562. It is where we believe that a free, high-quality public education is the right of every child and is the great equalizer for every one of us. But let me say, it must be public schools, not private schools, not charter schools, but public schools that become bastions of opportunity for every child. And my friends, we must fight to make public universities and community colleges free and accessible to every one of us, just as they once were. California is also the place where we believe that Black lives matter. Let me say that again. Where we believe that Black lives matter. Where we believe in acceptance for our lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer brothers and sisters. And where we believe that immigrants are what makes America great. Where we believe that women deserve to make their own health care choices and deserve equal pay for equal work. And California is the place where we believe that unions are the root of economic justice, and that working families have a right to have a voice at work through collective bargaining, a right that must be protected and guaranteed for everyone. We believe that climate change and banning fracking are moral imperatives of our day. And we must leave here, my friends, no matter what happens, we must leave here tomorrow, united, knowing that the California Democratic Party is and will remain the big blue beacon of hope, of progress and resistance, not just for our state, but for our entire nation, and indeed for the entire world. I want to say, some people have suggested that we need to redefine what it means to be a Democrat. I believe each and every person in this room knows what it means to be a Democrat. And now is the time for us to live what it means to be a Democrat. Words are not enough. These are our values. And as our next chair, these values will be the roadmap for this California Democratic Party. We must stand together proudly in collective voice and collective action to ensure that we make tomorrow a better day for every one of us. As chair, that's my commitment to all of you. My friends, I'm Eric Bauman. I'm the son of Gail Bauman and the husband of Michael Andrzejczyk. And I humbly ask for your support. Thank you.